Bridget sent in a weather question. She wants to know, when severe weather is in our area, why do the storms always seem to break up and lose intensity before hitting the Chippewa Valley? Here's our chief meteorologist, Matt Schaefer, with the answer.
I've heard this question from just about every city in town, and on both sides of the coin too, actually. I've been asked why storms hit City X more than others. The answers are the same. They really don't. Before I go into the theories on why this may be, let's look at the data. There isn't a good way to look at the frequency of thunderstorms over any one spot, but I was able to find the number of severe warnings issued for any one point, and I moved that all around quite a bit and found a lot of them, graphed them out. But it's been just under a quarter century since the Weather Service began issuing storm-based warnings as opposed to county warnings. That was in late 2007. And in that time, there's a general decrease in warning frequency as you go north or east from any one spot. That's just simple climatology. Severe storms are more likely closer to the Great Plains. Still, the difference between the high and low numbers in the Chippewa Valley come to less than one warning per year. Sometimes these theories come because of the luck of the draw in recent memory. But even then, the numbers aren't that much different when looking at just the past 2 years. In fact, Eau Claire's had more severe warnings than Elk Mound, Caryville, Chippewa Falls, other surrounding areas too. And this data isn't perfect since it doesn't look at all storms, only the ones that are severe, but that ratio should be similar no matter where you are in western Wisconsin. All this, I think it's much simpler. The answer is a lot simpler than this. I just wanted to find some data that actually showed you that it isn't happening. But simply put, the odds of a thunderstorm hitting any one spot, such as your backyard, are quite a bit smaller than the odds of that storm missing any spot. Thunderstorms are small-scale events. They miss more spots than they hit. Plus, they are short-lived. Most storms pulse up and down in less than an hour, sometimes even quicker than that. So if you see a storm on radar heading your way, chances are that the life cycle of the storm will be further along and that storm will be splitting or dissipating by the time it gets to you. Storms that do hit you are more likely to form closer to where you are, and even storms that miss you don't miss you in the same way each time. They don't miss the same spot by hitting the same spots each time. So the answer really is that simple. The odds are against you. So it seems like they tend to miss your home or your city, but the reality, they miss every city, every town, roughly the same amount. So you're not alone in that thinking. It's simply the odds of the draw.